So I'm going to talk about my first week of hypno-sensing and how I've progressed for the last 7 days. Now, I had my session with Marjorie, which focused a lot on self-belief. So this is the area where I have felt that I've needed the most attention. In regard to self-belief, it's a lot to do with something that a lot of us struggle with, which is believing in ourselves and believing that we can achieve the goals that we want to reach. And for me personally, a lot of it had always been to do with me on a personal level, regarding how I communicate, imagery as well, and conquering these inhibitions that I've had for a long time. So the session was very, very interesting. It was quite a meditative session, very similar to the one that I had a few years ago, but with different aspects to it now this time. And as I'd mentioned in another video, I had been on a healing journey for the last 7 years. And I feel like this was really the cherry on top of that healing journey. So with this session, I listened to the words of Marjorie while she was speaking. It was very relaxing. It put me into a very relaxed state. And after the session, I felt very, very calm. But of course, I didn't know what would happen. I didn't even know if anything would happen. But as I've discovered is that with this type of thing, it's never a case where you know immediately what the results are going to be. You will definitely feel an immediate sense of relief and immediate relaxation. That is guaranteed. But you never know how it's all going to manifest. Because remember, you're dealing with the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is a total realm of unknown. So I made sure to do these activities, and one of them was repeating affirmations to myself. I had said that one of the affirmations I repeated was my faith in myself is unshakable. And I would repeat that to myself whether I was indoors, morning, night, if I was outside, if I got anxious. There were times when I would struggle with anxiety, being among large crowds of people, and that's something I've always struggled with. So I would repeat that to myself as well. And I found over the last week that I have really started to feel like my faith in myself is unshakable. Naturally, there have been occasions where I've doubted myself and struggled and still got nervous, still got anxious. But I can definitely see there's an improvement from the time of the session to the end of the week. And this is something I do find extraordinary about hypno-sensing. And I really want to point this out as well, that every emotion has its own unique energy. And what happens during hypno-sensing is that you release that emotion, you release that energy, and then you replace that energy and that emotion with a different energy of your choice. So with my regard to self-belief, it was releasing the feelings of insecurity with self-belief, releasing the feelings of that anxiety that comes with it with self-confidence. And that's the incredible transformation which hypno-sensing brings. I have to say that after the first week, I am certainly feeling different. I still don't know for sure how this is all going to turn out by the end of the 30 days, but we will see. The activities themselves are very, very easy to follow. There was a part of me that thought, oh God, is this going to be like massive homework that we had to do? And I feel that even with thinking that you've got loads to do after the session can be a bit off-putting. But it's really not like that at all. And the great thing about the activities that Marjorie has delivered is that you can pick which ones work for you. Some of them I found didn't really resonate with me, so I stuck with the ones which I felt did, such as the affirmations. And this time affirmations are actually working for me, which they never have in the past. So that's my week 1 for now. I will be back with a week 2 in a week's time, and we'll see how things are progressing then.